Alright, welcome back everybody to Grounded 2. We had quite the adventure last time, running around the yard on our buggy, and speaking of which, let's go ahead and summon the little guy on out. Yeah, I know that we ended off trying to look for the blueberries, I did end up cutting out, honestly, a huge amount of time where I just went running around what I mentally was thinking the entire yard, trying to find these things, and using what I thought was being very smart and using my Grounded 1 knowledge and trying to see anything that remotely resembled a hedge, and trying to get any blueberries out of there. So we checked this little area, we checked this whole set of hedge. I even managed to hop my way up here and kind of peep at this hedge, and it didn't even seem like there were blueberries up there. So I was left very confused, and I finally kind of realized, wait, there's this whole back section that we have not explored, including into the freezer. And my final thought was is there any chance that there's blueberries in the freezer for some reason? I wasn't even thinking about the fact that this is actually an overturned ice cream cart, not just a general freezer. I was thinking about it just as a cooler for a minute, thinking someone may have packed them on a picnic or something, which I'm now realizing makes less sense. But anyway, I did end up in my little excursion off camera spotting the blueberries back here. Now that was off of this save, so that's why I don't have this part of the yard lit up. But the blueberries are not in the hedge. These are not the same kind of berries that we were dealing with in Grounded 1. So relying on past experience once again, as with the grass seed, has failed me. So yeah. I do know where to find the blueberries, though. So, in order for us to really be able to commit to base building, I really want a tier 2 axe. That way we can actually chop down, not just dandelions for stems, but we can chop down these weeds. I know that, today we really need to actually get some sort of base going because this situation right here is getting ridiculous. Yeah, that axe needs to be a prerequisite, and the blueberry leather is part of that. So yeah, that is why I generally don't like to do that kind of exploring off camera. And I'd also even kind of feel bad about cutting so much out of the video, of our last video, but it just ended up with me being increasingly frustrated running around and not really finding anything. So yeah, it was getting long, nothing interesting was happening, so yeah, anyway, but yeah, today I am determined to have more success. I'm determined to actually follow through. And did we just get attacked from a bug inside that brick? Anyway, yeah, I'm determined to follow through and actually get some base building going. Yeah, first part of that is getting some blueberries so that we can get our axe upgrade. Now, I don't remember precisely where these berries are, I will be honest. I just remember they were vaguely in this direction. They were kind of past the overturned ice cream cart. So we will just keep heading this way. Hello, Ward Weaver. Oh, and that's a ladybug coming out of nowhere. Get him, man. We do need to name our buggy, instead of just being your buggy. Oh, we got it stunned. Yeah, there we go. I did not actually mean to hop off the
colony.
Did not mean to hop off my buggy there. But you know, that kind of worked out. Maybe we need to tag team like that more often. It kind of divides the attention. And honestly might be a little bit of a faster way to kill things. Ah, there we go. I see the berries.
Whoa, hey, stop right there!
Oh.
Those berries are mine! Mine! Do you get that? And stay the hell away from my soldiers. They're on guard duty. And don't try to be clever, because if you kill them, I'll just send more.
Interesting. Oh, so that's an orc bee.
This counts as research, right? Another one for the compendium.
Orc bee. Very, very interesting. All right, you know what? All right, we're gonna try this again. Oh, it knocked some berries down for us. There we go. Got it stunned. Come on. Yeah. That's our first bee parts, because we never did actually successfully take down the normal bee. Over on top of the what's it called? Like the concession stand porch kind of thing. All right. So yeah, let's just get like a bunch of these knocked down. Because I don't want to wait for a drying rack to dry these out. So we're just gonna, if the game will let me still, I don't even know. We're just gonna craft the berry leather. Which just is a worse rate of return. But yeah, as you can see, we are like right up against the edge of the current playable area. So I think that's part of why I did not bother checking over here when I was looking last time initially. And it took kind of coming back on a second effort of me just being very, very stubborn once I had wrapped up recording. Alright, well, we have a ton of blueberries all over the ground now. So we're gonna just chop all these up with our ants.
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
And then we'll run around and pick everything up. We'll use its nice little vacuum mode to get everything at once. Alright, I've got most of these at the very least chopped up, so time to vacuum. We're gonna be getting a lot of berries out of this. This was quite a few right in this little area. It's not a very big patch, but there are just like a lot of berries right here. So this will just give in one go a pretty good yield, which will be nice since it is kind of in just one remote-ish area. You shouldn't, I would imagine, need to come back too often. But yeah, we'll have to see what our final yield is once I'm done. It looks like we're also going to end up being kind of at nighttime here.
This one's for you.
Before too long. Alright, well, I think that I got all of the blueberries, so let's see here. Oh my goodness, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 120 blueberry chunks is what we ended up with. Because that's such a nice round number, I am going to assume that we got them all. Alrighty, we have made it. It is the morning. It's still a little bit dark here this morning. Let's see, did we pick up any meat? We did not. Well, we'll worry about that here in just a minute, but for now, let's go ahead and research. Oh yeah, we have the bee fuzz that we can research too. Alright, the Hedgelord smoothie and blueberry leather. Blueberry leather is just what we want. And let's get that bee fuzz as well. Oh man, that is quite a bit of armor there. It almost looks like we've got like two different sets going at once. Oh, convenient water drop. Ooh, there's another water drop up there. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Alright, as I was grabbing that water drop, there was a ladybug being attacked by a bunch of ants here. We're gonna help our ant brethren out here.
Team is growing. No! Buggy's barely hold on.
Ants are gonna finish it off? Yeah! And we get a bunch of ant parts here for free, too. Excellent. You know, you gotta take advantage of these opportunities when you get them. Oh, and there's even an aphid there for me? Wait, is that another aphid there for me? Oh, perfect. So I'm actually quite hungry at the moment as well, so we can cook that up and have some nice breakfast. Let's throw what we can in storage. And then see if we can make some berry leather, which we can. It looks like it's the same kind of thing that I have experienced in the past. And then I don't remember what the other ingredient we needed for this is, so we'll just check real quick. Omni tool, axe, we need roach chunks. Alright, take two. We got the roach chunks, and upgrade! Oh, finally. That feels good. So, it looks like possibly that's as far as we can go with the Omni Axe right now. But I know that we can get lingonberry leather as well. We know where the lingonberries are. We have a ladybug head. We would just need to go get those. The question is, do we want to do that before we go do our base building? I might, because I think we could knock out both of these at once if the pine needles are just a tier 2 axe kind of resource. So let's just make a quick trip over near that hedge. Okay, cool. We can drop all these grass blades. I don't really want them on me while we're making this quick trip. But yeah, let's just run over here, see if we can find both some lingonberries and some pine needles. Also, you know how I said I wasn't gonna get distracted today? Oh. I totally didn't lie.
These powerful mandibles.
Oh, we've got another scorpion in here. Come on, get him, Ant. Get him, Ant.
Buggy is not very Buggy's in trouble. Needs help.
Whew, all right, that got real close.
May you live another day.
I've got you, buddy. I've got you. You did your job perfectly. Okay, the fact that there's still things digging in the ground here makes me slightly nervous. I'm hoping that this is just, like, what we're seeing here and there's not, like, a ton else in this place. Which is kind of what it's looking like to me. There is definitely some graffiti and things in here. That's an angry chest. Ooh, but we've got smoothies and nachos. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh, that's not the button I meant to hit. Oh, I do want to collect that. Oh, I don't think I peeped it. That's a mistake. I'll give him some pets. You guys can't see it, but it needs some pets. It did a very good job. All right, and then there's let's look at our 4 ominents. Let's look at this. If you're reading this, then you Omnant clowns finally got your act together and domesticated some soldier ants. You can have your Omni tools and your knickknacks back. I took what I needed. Honestly, I didn't even need to grab all this. I just enjoyed watching you dweebs struggle without your little Omni things. You know you can build your own tools, right? Of course you don't. You aren't real survivors. You're playing pretend. It's a bit sad. But not as sad as selling your soul to the highest bidder.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess I have to take you into consideration. I rolled over Almond like a steamroller, but I'm kind of curious if you're last week. I'll be sending you a test. A little violent test. You better be ready.
Curious figure. I don't know what she's planning, but I'll prepare for war.
Interesting. I mean, I feel like that we already had a violent test with the scorpions. That's concerning if that does not considered a test itself. But we will see. Milk Molar. I should check my Milk Molar upgrades. I keep forgetting to actually go through these. Because... I'm used to doing them at the what was the ASL terminals, now the ranger stations. Yeah. Honestly, the mutations, I don't think we really have that many mutations, so I don't think that's gonna help that much. I think we go for healing. Do we bother? I mean, we could just go one of everything, or we could like boost one of these two even more. Honestly, I think we just keep going with max health even more. And I also probably should heal up as well. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, there is a note. Cryptic recipe. Scribbled note on the merits of fusing caterpillars and scorpions into a lethal weapon. Northern shredders. Interesting. Okay, so we need to keep an eye out for little extra pieces of paper sometimes. Because those could be extra notes. Oh, that's upgrade material. I've just been walking right by it, ignoring it. I don't think the rest of that is necessary. But because this was mentioned as like a defense upgrade, whenever we were told about this place, I did kind of want to check it out. But anyway, back to our previous quest, over to the hedge, looking for pine needles and lingonberry. Cool, here's our pine needles. So I was curious about this as well. It looked like the buggy could not chop it on its own. I was wondering if like its chopping would somehow be like enhanced once I got, what is that? Once I got the Omni upgrade for my tool. There's got to be something like, yeah, there's something in there. I don't want to mess with that right now. Yeah, like if it would be basically always be able to chop at whatever level I can. That is not the case. It requires the Omni tool. That's a scorpion. That's a scorpion. All right, we're okay. What kind? What level of scorpion is that? That's the full-blown big boy. Oh hey. Yeah. So as you guys can see, I did make it all the way over here in my loop the other day. I needed to sleep through the night because it was getting dark. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab a few more pine needles, and then we'll hop up and grab some lingonberries. Wait, this place looks cool. Oh, hello. Oh, there's all the orcs. They agree that it looks cool. Oh, I bet the science station is like under there.
I can see you sneaking around, so here's a friendly warning. soldiers and do not touch my stuff. That shows milk molars for a reason.
There we go. All right. So we got that taken care of. Oh,
This
there's...
is not a good place to bring a buggy.
Oh, I was not trying to go in here, but we can.
Wow. A messy workspace is a sign of true inspiration.
Need even more science complete ranger challenges. Thank you, game. Interesting. Okay, so our little like phone call thing is busted here, and we've got all kinds of wacky stuff. Scabby customizer and an Omni tool customizer. I'll grab these upgrade materials. We have another spooky chest. Oh, there's some lingonberry. Yeah, I'll take all of that. And ooh. Wait, what? Exhibit ideas, Pete keycard, max model train, review column, jokes notepad, improv class, alley championship picture. She's not even there. Report card, old ball, below slam poetry. What? Interesting. Okay, let's use this resource analyzer on the stuff that we've got now. All right, cool. None of that's terribly surprising. Oh, I'm so excited for new building materials. All right, science shop. What all is new? Ooh. Okay, so we unlocked the smithing station. I mean, we're definitely gonna want that, so we'll just go ahead and get it now. The spike strip. I mean, like, it's kind of like, why not? Because it's so cheap. I only needed 5K for the 2 tool upgrades, so I think we're fine there. The acorn turret. I know there was a lot of speculation for whatever reason that the acorn turret was going to be like automated or something, but requires manual operation, so that is not the case. What do these stations do? Enable Omni tool customization for Pete. So I wonder if this is saying enable customization, but is that just straight up customizing it? Maybe we need to go find a caterpillar and try that out. This one we would need another scorpion. Wait, a scorpion pincer. I don't think we've had a pincer yet. Very interesting. All right, well, we built ourselves a workbench real quick. And there is 1 lingonberry leather. So let's research it first. And that gets us nothing. We love to see it. All right, so can we get our upgrade now? No. What am I missing? Oh, we need 3 leather and a ladybug head. So, we're just gonna go harvest a bunch of berries and bring them back to our base then. All right. Before I get to too much lingonberry harvesting, we're gonna just get brave and go ahead and take on all these Orb Weaver Juniors here, because I want all these milk molars. Alright, we got this, we got this. Alright, not bad at all. Double milk molar for a reward. More than worth it. And you know, with that, I think we do go ahead and get a little bit of stamina, hunger, thirst. Round out our upgrades a bit. Okay, so as I was crawling around down there, I noticed, like, there's bark you can chew through, which makes me think this is meant to be the path. At least a path, you know? Okay. We've got kind of two directions here. Presence of that guy all webbed up makes me a little nervous. Why does this make me feel like it's a boss arena?
Astonishing.
This... Oh, hello. You know what? We're going in. Alright, I'm going off. We're helping.
Part of the colony.
All right, that went pretty well. It's just like there's a lot of webbed things here. It makes me uneasy. Like, I feel like that's not all that's in this space, you know? I did see the hole back over there. We're gonna go check that out here in a second. I'm very much falling victim to my normal tendencies of, oh yeah, we're totally. The Spider Den Anthill. What could go wrong going in something called the Spider Den Anthill? Oh, I don't have a torch right now. But there's slime mold stocks, so we're fine. There we go. And maybe... Oh, not gonna eat more mushrooms. We've gotta take out these spiderlings. Yeah, I heard rustling and I thought it was actual ants. And I don't know why I would think such a thing when every ant we can see around us is very much dead and webbed. Alright, our first slightly bigger... Wait, there is an ant!
Establish homeostasis.
Come on, man, we could have been friends. . Alright, so that is a way we can go, or I can chomp through these roots.
These powerful mandibles.
Alright, he's cool with me. I'm cool with him being cool with me. This is getting a little tight. I discovered the memorial crate. Oof, that is some... Hey! Stop pushing me around. Last spotted butterfly before the ominous dust cloud. That's kind of sad. Nameless pigeon. Something to 1952. Stuck in Main Street's new cement? That's horrifying. Is there anything else back here? I feel like I... Oh, geez. Oh, there's a note. Dear future, having been denied justice in our time by the corrupt court system, we collect this evidence of environmental degradation so the future may render its final verdict. Who could have acted so carelessly against these living beings? It was none other than ominous practical technologies. We will not forget our animal friends. Signed, the Green Army, Brook Hollow Chapter, Ash Ferngrass, and the rest is either cut off or burned. Alright, so what? Oh, we do have some gum here, and some hot cha-chas, if I remember correctly. Alright, let me try to read this. Is that a skunk specimen, maybe? What's my crouch? Fur strands of the... I'm gonna go with last founding skunk's descendant? ID by someone on April of 1971, which is like 21 years before this. And so this is from 75. And this was... I can't read that.
This counts as research.
Oh, if I peep, my light goes away. In memory, Dawn Kijot? Cause of death, sugar overdose during the sugar factory explosion. Right, I don't think I can break any of this stuff. Yeah, that's go- Oh, wait. What is this? That's a weapon. That's like... I mean, that looks like my sword, but that might be like a special version of it. Okay, so we need to come back here once we get... once we get our shovel upgrade. Alright, chop through here.
Powerful mandibles.
Alright, we got some orcs doing work down here. Remember when this was supposed to be a building episode? Me neither. I mean, I guess we're going in. Alright, are we good? I think we're good for now. There is one over there. We are going to... make...
Bugs in dire straits.
some torches.
Wave and particle.
We got this, we got this. I'll save you, little buggy, don't worry. There we go. Alright, hey, I'm a reliable friend. Oh, are you trying to go after that guy now? You watched us fight all those orcs, and now you're like, I want a piece of that. It was not a wise decision.
My favorite new mode of transportation.
Honestly, true, Pete. Okay, I know I'm passing some upgrade materials here. Like, there's a lot of it on, actually. Do we take the time to get it? Yeah, I'll harvest it up real quick. Just kidding. I need the better Omni tool. I should have done that before coming in here. Wait, is there no way forward? No, we came from up there. This would be the way forward. Ooh, lots of... Wait, why is my inventory full?
Enchanting.
Weird. Hey, I could actually get some... Wait, so I can get this one, but I can't get these? We got a disc. Oh, and we got a dead guy. Oh, that's a fancy bandage. Okay, is there anything? There's some raw science.
No more room in the trunk.
Wait, what? But there is room in the trunk. Is it because your inventory is full?
Yeah.
If I do that, are you able to... Maybe that was it? We got some spiderlings around now. So, let me go back to where those ant eggs were. Would you let me pick it up now? Yeah, okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, let's go this... Oh my. The way that is spraying right now is kind of terrifying.
What a fascinating substance.
It's a little bit disturbing. Like, what is going on? Okay. So, yeah, that is an ant queen. Rest in peace. Alright, so this would be our only way out, I think.
Easy does it. Buggy is not faring well. Whoop. No, my steed.
Oh, jeez. Alright, get a bandage on.
May you live
Heal
another
you
day.
quickly. Alright. There is another Orb Weaver Jr. somewhere. 100%. Other than that dead one. If there's a tunnel to our right, here pretty soon, then we've made a full circle.
One more down.
Well, or we're just gonna come out a different entrance. So where the heck are we now? Wow, that goes a long way. So there's definitely more to that place. There was a tunnel that we did not go down. I can at least remember one. But there was also that, that weapon embedded in gum that I want to get at some point. That was cool. I really liked that. Like a spider-themed ant hill. Like that's really interesting. That's a cool way to like revisit a very familiar concept. That's really neat. Okay, we need to refocus here. If there is any hope of any building whatsoever happening today, I really need to lock in. Wait, why? How? What? Okay, bugs really need to stop spawning like 2 inches in front of me. Especially whenever they're angry things like a mantis. I am not up for a mantis right now. Oh my, those are some bones. I mean, I kind of want to check it. What? Okay, he aggroes from very far away. We're just gonna run for it. I mean, if that mantis weren't there, like, aggroing from super far right here, honestly, all of this is kind of looking like a decent base location. I feel like this is kind of tucked away from a lot of stuff. Now, would we have a lot of trouble getting a bunch of building materials? Maybe? We would probably have to make our own way up and down. I think we're like right above that spider arena. So I mean, like, there are a lot of spiderlings right here at least. Oh, and there's a mosquito right there. That is good to keep in mind because those are a pain and it's coming after me. Okay, yeah, like, cause like we could build even like all the way up kind of against the trunk almost. But like you could put like a little building kind of on top of that root. You could put, I mean, kind of build like right where this caterpillar is. Basically build like right here. Depending on the praying mantis situation, you could build up around that rock. Maybe not on that rock, seeing the praying mantis kind of make its appearance there again. But I don't know. I kind of want to
Feel my cells
see this in
rehydrate.
daytime, but I don't see. Maybe up. I don't see clover to be able to quickly make like a lean-to. Alright, well, I had to jump down to sleep. Oh wait, am I just like walking right up into the hedge right now? Right into Spiderland? I believe I am. Yeah, there's a lingonberry right there. Alright, well, I knocked a couple of lingonberries down in here. It's a little tough to see. And I've wasted so much time this episode. So I think we are just going to grab the couple that I knocked down, if I can find this third one. Actually, I think we're okay with 2. I do need to drink. Yeah, we should be okay with 2 because I already have 1 piece of lingonberry leather. So honestly, let's just head on back with that. Let's get our upgrades and then actually wait, let's
Take a breather, little bud,
we should actually
as
keep
Allie would
proceeding
say.
this way. We should go revisit that spot that I was just saying looked like a potential good base location here in the daytime. Alright, so we were kind of looking...
Astonishing.
We were kind of looking at this tree right here. There's a bunch of thistle over by that tree. That's kind of cool. Let's check the other tree as well. Oh yeah, it's like this rock, if we did build over here, like it's not the flattest thing in the world, but that could work. But I mean, even just like this kind of flat-ish piece of dirt right here would not be the worst thing. Like, yeah, there's all those spiderlings right there. But, I mean, I feel like, well, I mean, orb weavers might start climbing up all those. I feel like we could make ourselves like a nice little laddery thing kind of down this, or stairway down one of those kind of gnarly little roots. That could be kind of interesting. So yeah, the wayward phone is kind of what I'm thinking, that whole area, just so we can kind of mentally picture or mentally make a note of the area. So what if we... Ooh, there's a crow feather there. There's an acorn down there. We do have stems right there. Can I walk down this? I'm a little nervous to be able to get back up. There's a wolf spider down there. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't think it can get up here from down there. But if we made ourselves a stairway to be able to get to those resources, it would be able to use that stairway. But, you know, no location is going to be perfect. Is there anything I would need to know about that's kind of behind the tree? We would probably get some soda from this can. We have access to pine cones. Lots of pine cones. So this can lead over into this hedge. I'm gonna ignore all of you larvae. I just don't care. So lots of lingonberries here that we would be able to kind of set up a little farm for. I would actually love to make like a little base up in the hedge. There's just a lot of larvae.
Enchanting.
Okay. So yeah, we'd have good access to the hedge, which gets us access to lingonberries. And I mean, access to larvae if that were to be something we needed for some reason. So really the only thing we're short on here is like clover. And there's not like tons of stems. Which the stem part would get a little bit tricky for building. But I'm really liking the look of those pine needle structures. So it may not be the end of the world. And we had a lab there not too far down that way. It would be a little bit closer if we set up on that side. So, I mean, this is a leading candidate for me. Let's head back over and get our upgrades done. Okay, we are finally back here. Making sure nothing's still chasing me. I think we're good. Here, we'll deposit what we can. I know that we've got just tons of junk in our inventory, but that actually did deposit more than I expected. Anything to scan doesn't look like it. So remind me. Oh, right, we did get that new disc, so we needed to put that in there. Oh my gosh, we have so much science. Spider Den Cookbook. We can make the Larvania and the Spider Slider. So, what else? What else? We got another sign set. Again, I'm not too worried about that just yet with our science. Oh, I did want to learn the Brought Burst. We're waiting on the Acorn Turrets, and what's Alley-oop? Oh, it's literally basketball stuff, since that is Allie's thing in the game. Neat. Ooh, and then smithing brittle plating so that we can upgrade armor. We should get that. And then I wanted to get last time... Oh, we have curved bases as well. That might just give us some more flexibility as we start building. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. 2,500... Oh, we literally need 10 more science. Okay. Let's get these done first. So I need to grab a scorpion stinger, ladybug head, and then make our lingonberry leather. Alright, got the goods. What's more important here? Okay, well, no, we got plenty for both. We got our hammer. We got our shovel. And I think that basically, like, maxes us out tool-wise. Potentially, as far as we can get right now. Yeah, I think maybe so. Cool. So, we got 2490, and curved bases are 2500. The only other option I would really consider here is the Brought Burst. Because I know that I did see somewhere an explosive wall. So, it could be nice to do that. But if we're really going to be trying to do base building first, that would be the next priority. So what are we trying to do? Build a storage chest, an acorn plate, and ant bait? We can do... Let's build the acorn plate. There's our raw science. Let's go get that curved base upgrade. And then there's one other place that I want to check out before we decide on a base building spot. And then we are at least going to... we need to get at least the most basic thing down so that we can say that we have started base building in some form or fashion. Alright, bye. Excellent. Yeah, I'm just going with what we got here. Alright, I actually just took a second there just to get some food and water. Just because we kept getting dehydrated and
Let's reestablish
and getting
homeostasis.
hungry there on that last adventure. And I don't want to keep dealing with that. So, took just a second. But the last place that I actually wanted to check out is another tree, so apparently I'm determined to live by a tree. My goodness, little weevil party there. But it was this one over here, actually by the blueberries. I want to check and see if there's a good spot over here. It's gonna have some ugly-ish views right now because it's right next to the empty part of the map. But it's gonna be much more central long-term. So that could be really nice. So we're just gonna go check it out. And it looks like there is another ranger station around here somewhere. I I'm guessing there might be one in the ice cream cart, which that one would be maybe a little bit inconvenient to use because I'm assuming we would need to get warm weather gear to get to it. But maybe there's a non-warm weather way we could access it. I swear those mosquitoes now snore like wolf spiders. Alright, so yeah, here's where we want to check out. So we've definitely got a lot of dry grass around. There should be pine needles. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a ton of dry pine needles around here. Pine cones. We got stems. At least it... Oh, we got scorpions. Love, that is a scorpion den right there. This could get interesting. But yeah, I'd seen kind of this root sticking up from afar and thought this might be an intriguing spot. What made that noise? Oh boy, that scorpion is trying to work its way up here, isn't it? Let's see. So yeah, I mean, there's lots of stems around here, which would be super convenient for building. Plenty of grass, both dry and normal. We've got all of the pine needles here. I don't know if there are acorns around. I'm guessing kind of not, because this one is a pine tree, but the oak tree is not very far away. At whatever point they would bring mushroom building back, it looks like we got a good set of mushrooms over there, and so I'm guessing there's a bunch of clover by that as well. So this is kind of our other good option. That scorpion does just make me a little bit nervous. Like, I feel like we could even possibly harvest. Oh, and a wolf spider. All right, well, both options have wolf spiders. But this one has wolf spiders and scorpions, so maybe that helps make my decision for me. But yeah, that's at least the other one place that I wanted to kind of look at. And then we had found kind of some options over by the oak tree, I think, before. They just seem a lot smaller. And I don't know that that'll end up being great. Alright, so we got the amp over here. I don't think there's really base opportunities with that. I hear snoring things. I have a feeling that's going to be a big spider. And yeah, we're not going to build an underground base. Yeah, I don't think there's really other base opportunities with that. I mean, like, we could find a chunk of the path, as I mentioned. Goodness, was that the first episode? Maybe the second episode? Yeah, kind of, is that this path? Find something along here would be an option, but there's like so many just random bugs that spawn in part of it. I just think it would be hard to kind of secure. I think maybe we end up on one of those two trees by kind of in that pine area. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our plan. So let me do a quick inventory sort. You can rest in your nest for just a bit. Let me sort through inventory just a bit, and then we can figure out what we want to take over there as just like a first load of goods, and build at least the most basic of bases. And I can then, between episodes, maybe ferry all of our stuff back and forth so that we're more moved in over there. Alright, well, I got a pretty good array of stuff, I think. And I am on my way back over to the Pines. The only thing I really want to make sure I get is enough plant fibers so that we can make some rope to be able to make some baskets when we get over there. Basically serving... Oh, just missed it. The same purpose that we've been doing here at our current base. They just make for some nice quick storage. We'll definitely be using some of the acorn chests as well. I think I literally need to make some
Take a breather, little bud, as Alan would
for
say.
my ranger quest right now, but yeah, we don't know how many of those we'll need, where all we'll need them, that kind of stuff. So yeah, we may end up needing our acorns for other things as well, and I don't want to burn all of our acorns on less important things right away. So make our way over there. I'll get this stuff dumped out, and we can see what we can do to at least get some simple base building going. Alright, so we're right here at the base of this route. And this would be, if we want to be on this side, this would be our quickest way up. And honestly, even if we want to be on that side, building up there might be a little bit trickier. Now, because of the wolf spider, this side may be a better place to live. I don't mind me, stink bug. Can we actually just get up here? Uh-huh. Well... I mean, that might change things. That's a little awkward to get up, so I would still probably do some work to make that better. That certainly is an option. Now, again, like, there's a lot of spiders on this side. So, like, I think we would have to either build up on this rock where we have a little bit more security. They're still going to come up right here 100%. And there is the hazard of falling through the floor. Now, we could build back up onto the tree here, but it's going to be much more sloped. I mean, this whole area down here actually might be okay. Like, we could even just kind of wall off. Man, my game is getting real framey. I wonder if there's like a memory leak or something, because we've been going for a while and the game is starting to struggle. We could kind of wall off that area and then just have a much more flat space to work with, like right here in particular. This is really nice. And then I know there was the mantis around here, so I want to be careful because the game likes to spawn things right on top of me. I mean, yeah, maybe we literally do just go like right above the phone and we just have a really funny view of all the Is that phone actually ringing? There is a pink button on it. I kind of wonder if we can go press that. We're not doing that today. I'm not getting like that seriously distracted. Maybe we do just kind of go on the ground between all of this stuff and call that pretty good. I think so. I think right here, this might be our initial spot. And we'll figure out where exactly along all here we want to build, because we're going to build something much fancier than just this starter hut. Once we can. Hey guys, Future Cauldron here. At this point in the video, I did go ahead and restart my game, as I had kind of talked about doing just a second ago with some of the weird framing issues. I at that time also had restarted my recording, just because the recording at that point had been going for about 2 hours and I didn't want to have issues with my recording. which may have been a good idea because that initial recording ended up just fine. But what did happen was that the subsequent recording of me starting to build our little starter hut ended up getting corrupted. So unfortunately, all of that footage where I really promise, I swear, I did build a starter hut, technically kinda sorta, in this episode. So I didn't totally lie, I didn't totally fail that goal. I just don't have footage of it for you. So anyway, I'm so sorry about that. At the start of the next episode, we'll just kind of quickly go through. I'll walk through all of the little stuff I did. Honestly, like it's a super basic hut. It's nothing all that impressive. You really didn't miss any exciting building action. I feel like right now we're missing some building pieces that would make that a little bit more helpful anyway. And all of our really exciting builds, they'll be coming down the line now that we're established over in our new area. Anyway, I'm so sorry about that, and I do hope you guys did still enjoy today's episode, enjoyed going through the crazy spider-infested cave. Honestly, that's been one of my favorite parts of the new game here so far. Honestly, I'm really curious. What have you guys been enjoying so far? Like, do you agree? Has that been a highlight for you as well? Let me know. I'm really curious to see people's thoughts on Grounded 2. I've mostly been avoiding kind of general stuff online because I'm trying to play most of this blind. But I'd love to see your feedback, both on the series and just the game in general. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the episode, please leave a like. It helps me out a lot, especially as I'm getting reestablished here on YouTube. Make sure that you are subscribed here to the channel so that you don't miss the next episode. And I will see you all here very soon with some more Grounded. See ya.